Hi campers! My name is Hailey and today we are going to be making gluten-free blueberry banana bread. This is one of my absolute favorite things to bake. Banana bread is actually one of my favorite summertime snacks, so I can't wait to share this recipe with you guys. So before we start, I want everyone to go and wash their hands. And I also want you guys to preheat your ovens to 345 degrees. After you do that, I want you guys to get out these ingredients. So we will need 2 fresh or frozen bananas. I have frozen today, and I will show you what to do if you have frozen instead of fresh bananas. Then we are going to need gluten-free baking flour. This is my favorite gluten-free flour. I highly recommend this to make this banana bread. It's called Bob's Red Mill Gluten-Free 1-to-1 Baking Flour. It makes the banana bread super duper yummy. Okay, we will also need sugar, of course. And then we will need some almond milk, some sweetened almond milk, some sweetened vanilla almond milk. And if you are allergic to almond milk, please feel free to use regular milk, but I personally like almond milk because it gives the banana bread a little bit more of a sweetness, I would say. And then we are going to need some vegetable oil. And another good alternative is coconut oil. I actually really like using coconut oil, but vegetable oil has been my current favorite thing to use for this recipe. And then we will need eggs. We'll only need 1 for this recipe, but I just have the whole carton out just in case I accidentally drop one, which has happened to me before. And we'll need some baking soda. Okay, so, and I cannot forget the secret ingredient, the most important part of this whole recipe. We need some blueberries, and I usually use frozen blueberries. You can use fresh or frozen, but I like to use frozen. Okay, so we are going to get started. You will need, before you start making this, I want everyone to get out a towel and a mixing bowl and put your mixing bowl on top of your towel so that your baking doesn't get too messy. You'll need some measuring cups. I have 2 out, 1 for the liquids and 1 for the dry ingredients. You don't have to do this, you can just use 1, but I like to use 2. And you will need some measuring spoons, and you will also need a pan that you are going to bake your banana bread in. So, let's see. Okay, so we are going to start by putting our flour into our bowl. So we will need 1.5 cup of flour. Oh, and I am going to be sending you guys the recipe so that you will have it in front of you while you bake. So you don't have to worry about memorizing everything I say, but. Okay, so just making sure that my measurement is all even. I need a little bit more. Let's see. I think I need a tiny bit more. Okay. Oh, we get it everywhere. That's where the towel comes in handy. Did this way faster than I did. So I'm just gonna dunk a little back in. Oops, way too hard. Okay, this might take me a while. This has never taken me that long. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. That's 1.5 cups. So, as you can see, we have 1 and then 1/2. And I am going to just plop that right into our bowl. Okay, so now that we've done that, I want everyone to get out their sugar. And I want you to pour 3/4 of a cup into one of your measuring cups. So you can see what I'm doing. I might need a little tiny bit more. Now, I'm very picky about my measurements because I'm kind of like Goldilocks. I have to have it just right. Okay, that's 3/4 of a cup. So I am going to plop that right into our bowl as well. Okay, after we put our sugar in, okay, I am going to get out a plate and I am going to show you guys what to do with your frozen bananas. If you have fresh bananas, just go ahead and set those aside. We don't need those until the very end. But before I start putting all the wet ingredients into my bowl, I want to show you what to do if you have frozen bananas. So I'm going to take my bananas out of my saran wrap, and I'm going to put them onto this plate, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to heat them up for about 2 to 3 minutes. I know that might seem like a lot, and it's going to come out really slimy and gloopy after I take it out, but it makes things more fun. So, okay, I'm going to just pop this in the microwave. Okay, so now that that's heating up, I am going to go ahead and put in a 1/2 cup of my sweetened vanilla almond milk. And again, if you are allergic to almond milk, then you can use regular milk. Okay, so I have my 1/2 cup of almond milk, and I'm just gonna pour that into our mixing bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. Okay, so now that my almond milk is in my bowl, I am going to take my small measuring cup so that because I want to be able to clearly see how much oil I'm putting in. So I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of my vegetable or coconut oil or whatever oil you use while baking into my measuring cup. Okay, 1/4 cup. All right. So now that we've got that in there, I am going to crack 1 egg. Take one of my eggs, and I'm going to crack it into our bowl. 1, 2, 3, and boop. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that in my dirty measuring cup because I don't need it anymore. Oh, my bananas are almost done. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and put this back. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put 1 teaspoon of baking soda into my mix. So go ahead and make sure that your baking soda reaches all the way to the top of the spoon, because this is actually what's going to make our banana bread rise. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's filled to the very top. And I'm just going to here. Okay, so after I do that, I'm gonna put my baking soda away. Oh, sorry, that was my dog. Okay, 12 more seconds on our bananas, so I'm just gonna wait on those. Now I want everyone to go and get a mixer, a handheld mixer. So I'm gonna go get mine really quick. I'll be right back. Oh, and the bananas are done, so. Okay, so I have my mixer and I have my little attachments for my mixer. Let me go get my bananas. Okay, I'm back. And here are our bananas. I know they look a little gross, but they're gonna be really yummy in our banana bread. So I'm just gonna take this gloopy stuff and just plop it right in there. Ooh, it looks like a worm. Okay, I'm just gonna put my plate in the sink, wash my pan. Okay. All right, so now that all of our ingredients are in here, well, we still have one more ingredient to add. We still have to add our blueberries, but I don't add those until the end, until the very end. So I'm going to open up my mixer. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. I'm gonna actually move over here. So, what's going on? So, I'm gonna plug in my mixer with my rice cooker. And I'm going to mix everything together with my mixer. And this should take you about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Make sure everything gets super mixed in there. Oh, and you can raise the level of the mixer so that all the bananas are all mushed up into the mix. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Almost done. Okay, I am done mixing. I'm going to come back over there with you guys. I'm going to take off the batter from my mixer. Okay, so when I'm done, my mix should look sort of like this. Ooh, and it smells really yummy. So that's a bonus. Okay, so I want everyone to get out a spatula, and I want you to get your banana bread pan, and move these things aside. kind of show you what I'm going to be doing here. Oh. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take some of my coconut or vegetable or whatever oil you have. I'm going to take my vegetable oil because that's what I have, and I'm going to just pour a little bit into the pan. Not too much and not too little. So it should be about this much, and I'm just going to kind of swirl it around in my pan. I always say the more oil the better because it makes the banana bread super gooey and yummy. So I'm just going to kind of swirl it, and sometimes I like to add a little bit more, just a tiny bit. You don't want to because there's already oil in your mix, so you don't want to add way too much. Okay, so I'm going to just swirl it all around, swirl, swirl, swirl with me. Okay. Woo, almost dropped some. This is a lot harder than you may think. Okay, so now that I've coated my entire banana bread pan with oil, so you can kind of see it, it's all coated. I am going to take my mix and I am going to add some blueberries to it. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to put them into my mix. That's all done. Now, depending on whether or not you like blueberries, you can obviously, of course, make this without blueberries, but I think that it's super duper yummy with blueberries. And yeah, and it makes the banana bread kind of blue, which is kind of fun to see. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I am so excited for you guys to try this. So you all have to tell me though, what is your favorite summertime snack? I'm hoping that this will be your new favorite summertime snack, but for now, what's your favorite summertime snack? Want to know. Ooh, and what is your favorite summertime drink? Because I know that I like to drink my banana bread with iced tea. It's really yummy. So, okay, so after I mix in the blueberries, I am going to get ready to put my mix into my pan. So I'm just going to place my pan in front of me on my towel, and I'm going to just tilt the bowl and just scoop all the mix into my pan with my spatula. Now be careful with this. You might need some help with this. You might need to have somebody else hold the bowl. I just happen to be doing this by myself because I've done this very many times. Okay, so we're gonna get every little last bit because we don't want to miss a single part of this very delicious banana bread that we are making here. So I'm just gonna gently put this down now and scoop all of this out and put it into my bowl. Oops, that kind of got everywhere. Okay, and so I'm just gonna kind of spread my banana bread out evenly after I get it all into my pan. So I'm gonna do like so. And the oil will be kind of just spilling out of the edges, and that's okay. It's gonna make your banana bread super duper yummy. Okay, so after we do that, want to make sure we get all of the batter inside, because sometimes a lot of the batter ends up on the edges and we're not getting all of the banana bread that we can get. And we always want more banana bread, right? So, okay, so after I'm done spreading that out evenly, as you can see, I am ready to put my banana bread in the oven. Yay! So I'm going to go get my oven mitts. Be right back. Just gonna kind of wash my hands a little bit because they got a little messy after that. So if you need a parent to help you with this, by all means, go get a parent and have them help you with this. Get your oven mitts or have your parent get their oven mitts, put them on, and put this in the oven. So I'm gonna go put this in the oven and I'll be right back. Okay, and after I do that, I am going to set a timer for 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even a little bit longer, maybe even 50 minutes. You'll have to check on the banana bread after your 45-minute timer goes off and see if you need like 5 more minutes or so. Yeah, you can stick a little, what's it called? You can stick a little pick in there, and I don't know why I struggled with that word. You can put a little pick in there, and you can check to see if the banana bread is coming out a little bit more dry or if there's still like batter on the little pick. So that's how you can determine if you need more time or if you are ready to take your banana bread out. Okay, so I am done here. Let me know what you guys think of my recipe. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you had fun. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Bye everyone. This was so fun.